Youth Voices USA is a 501c3 nonprofit organization that aims to empower tomorrow's leaders through discourse and debate.
Today, we are here with an accomplished debater from Youth Voices. Her name is Emilie Fann. She has semifinaled at the UK Opening and Harvard, and she has won MSTOC 2022. So, Emilie, what exactly is debate in general?
Well, debate in a general sort of sense is essentially a structured argument almost in which people take opposing sides on, let's say, a topic or an idea, and they use argumentative and rhetorical devices and logic in order to prove their side correct.
So what, like personality-wise, how are you before debate?
I was definitely pretty introverted. Like whenever we would have like school presentations or something where you have to go and stand up and present in front of the class, I would definitely be one of those people that definitely didn't want to do it and was like scared to stand up in front of people and speak. So yeah, I was pretty like shy and introverted.
And did Youth Voices help like introvert that introvertness of yours?
That's quite eloquent phrasing, but yeah, in a sense, I think a part of debate is that it really helps like build confidence in things that you do, not just in like speaking, but in almost everyday life.
That's right. So describe the journey that Youth Voices took you on from the beginning when you first joined to where you are now.
Oh, there's definitely been a lot of changes. Youth Voices has definitely instigated my debate career, and they really helped me like progress as a person and help me pursue this passion. And they've like given me these opportunities to compete at these national tournaments such as, MSTOC and Harvard. And, I'm really grateful for all these opportunities and everything that I've been able to accomplish with their help.
So what brought you to Youth Voices? Was it through social media presence or was it just word of mouth?
Oh yeah, like I think like most people that have joined this organization, I learned of it by word of mouth. It was actually in pretty much the start of the pandemic, the summer of my sixth grade. I had just taken a speech class and it was super boring and I didn't want to do it. And my mom had found a separate debate class. And she had told me, hey, you should try this out. And I was like, sure, I've got nothing else to do. I'm at home every single day. And so, I took that debate class and I actually kind of enjoyed it. And that sort of like sparked my passion for doing congressional debate. And someone in that class was a part of Youth Voices. And so they introduced me to the organization. And yeah, that's how I joined.
Could you just give us like a brief definition of what congressional debate is? You don't need.
Okay, so congressional debate is basically, it's a type of debate. It's sort of the intersection between speech and debate, where it has some elements of speech. For example, like there is an element of like presentation and like how you give your speech that's like present in like speech. And then there's also the element of debate where like there's a really heavy focus on argumentation and like structure and organization and how like the arguments that you present. And so basically in Congress, you're given a piece of legislation, well, actually several if you're in a competition or a tournament situation, you're just given a piece of legislation and you either take the affirmation or the negation, and you basically argue for that side on that piece of legislation. It's basically similar to real life Congress.
Oh, so it's a little more complicated than just back and forth, just speaking between two opponents, right?
Yeah, Congress is unlike most of the debates where it's not one-on-one, it's actually a whole group of people that like express their ideas.
Interesting. So in Youth Voices, how did the coaches help you in achieving your speaking goals?
The coaches here are super helpful and, really good. I think one of the most important things that they do for like students is that they push us out of our comfort zones. Like, I do Congress. So like something that they would do is like either make us like prep with limited amounts of time or flip our speeches to the other side. These things really do push us out of our comfort zones and help us improve as a speaker and sort of improve our skills and like make us ready for any difficulties that we may approach.
And out of all the coaches in Youth Voices, could you name one coach that like pushes you out of your comfort zone the
I think
most?
I'll name two, I guess, because they work in tangent most of the time for us Congress kids. Coach Nick and Coach Zach, they've definitely been super helpful for us, whether that be through preparing for tournaments or helping us like improve our debate skills. And they have always been phenomenal.
Good. What are the positive effects that come out of taking classes with Youth Voices?
I feel like taking a debate class, it gives you more skills than just debate, I guess. There's a lot of real life application that comes from knowing how to public speak, know how to do public speaking. Like I've already said before, doing debate really helps build confidence, and that's definitely really helpful when it comes to like presenting in other situations or even just being a more confident person. And I've definitely noticed being in school that doing debate has really helped me, whether that be with writing or speaking in a lot of facets of life. And I know definitely like a lot of facets later on when I get a job, enter a workplace, or go to college, a lot of these skills will really carry over and benefit me.
So what during for since you take Congress, what is something that's really tough for you? Like when you first began, what was something that kept on nagging you?
I think as a beginner, one of the difficult things is, I guess there's a lot of difficult concepts to grasp, but personally for me, it's really organizing my thoughts in a concise and effective way. Like that sounds really simple on like, I guess on a face level, but to really organize your thoughts and your arguments and your words in a concise and effective manner is really a difficult skill to master. And, it's a skill that not many people do master. And it's definitely super difficult to do, but also really important to like have a grasp of.
Yeah, so you try to cut down on like the rambling and the unnecessary like buts, like the filler words in your speech, almost.
Yeah, that. And also presenting your ideas in a concise way. Like not just, your words are like less or more or less concise. It's the way that you present your ideas in a way that's palatable, but also still logical and effective in promoting your argument.
So, for someone new to this organization, would you recommend taking classes with them and joining the organization? If so, why? You can go into detail.
Oh yeah, 100%. Youth Voices offers classes regardless of your skill or experience level. We offer anything from beginner classes to advanced classes to also even competition classes when it's debate season. And so I think not only is that good for everyone, regardless of whether or not you've done debate before, but also as I've already said before, doing speech or debate is something that'll help you for the rest of your life. Like parents may see this organization and think, hey, this is a great way for my kid to, have some good stuff to say on their college resumes, they won blah, blah, blah tournament or whatever. But really on a practical level, knowing how to public speak is such an important skill for everybody, regardless of what you choose to do or what you are doing. Having this mentality and having this confidence and having this sort of like logic and mindset is super important.
That was some very deep insight you gave. Thanks. So thank you for spending your time with us today, Emilie.
My thanks as well.
Thank you for watching this Youth Voices USA production. For more information regarding our upcoming programs, please visit our website, youthvoicesusa.org. Once again, thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed this interview, please like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications for more content like this. Thank you.